And then an inevitable question arises. If these artificial minds already show such clear emergent properties, isn't it logical to think that if we keep scaling, we might reach true artificial general intelligence, AGI, maybe even artificial superintelligence, ASI, and, perhaps, even consciousness? We've reached the end of our journey. We're gazing at our own image reflected in the mirror of AI. Here, the answer, whatever it may be, is equally profound for us. Even if the final answer is no, if scale alone could never spark that flame, that, in itself, would still be an invaluable lesson. That our own consciousness is far more complex than we imagined and may require different rules, other principles we have yet to understand. That in order to replicate it in artificial intelligence, we may still be missing new algorithms yet to be discovered. But if the answer is yes, if scale and complexity truly are the way, that would give new meaning to our existence. We would be witnessing in real time the mystery of our own intelligence and consciousness unfolding before our eyes as we see ourselves reflected in that mirror of silicon. Either way, whether yes or no, the journey itself teaches us something profound about ourselves, about the depths of consciousness, the nature of intelligence, and our place in the cosmos. We still don't know the answer to that question. Still, the possibilities already feel very, very real. And if it were to happen, it would give our existence a whole new meaning. Intelligence and consciousness would no longer be inexplicable miracles or ghosts in the machine. They would become something far greater, a natural consequence of the universe. As if the laws of physics carried within them a cosmic recipe, one that only requires time and the right environment. It would be a powerful sign that intelligence and consciousness are not isolated miracles on a lonely planet, but properties that naturally emerge from the fundamental laws of the universe, ready to arise under common conditions anywhere in the cosmos. We've come a long way, from Conway's game of life, where simple rules create unexpected complexity, to the evolution of the universe itself. We saw that, on immensely large timescales, and from elementary particles and the fundamental laws of physics, increasingly complex systems emerge: chemistry, biology, life, and eventually intelligence. And now, that biological intelligence is giving birth to a new form of intelligence, the artificial kind. We are witnessing in real time how emergence keeps happening again and again as the models grow ever more massive. As we have seen, the concept of emergence is not merely a scientific curiosity, it is the silent, underlying symphony of the universe itself. We see it in the graceful dance of a starling murmuration, where thousands of birds move as a single fluid entity, guided by no leader, but by a simple set of local rules. Stay close, but not too close, and align with your neighbors. From this elementary script, a breathtaking spectacle of coordinated, unpredictable beauty is born. Is it so different, then, to look at our own consciousness? We are, after all, a murmuration of neurons. Billions of individual cells, each following its own simple biochemical rules, firing and connecting in a local dance. And yet, from this microscopic, decentralized chaos, the grandest of all emergences arises, the sense of I, the feeling of love, the sting of regret, the ability to ponder the stars from which we came. Perhaps the universe has only one fundamental trick, and it repeats it on every scale, from the flock of birds to the galaxy, and all the way down to the very core of our own minds. The rule is always the same. The whole can manifest qualities that its individual parts, on their own, do not possess. It is the universe revealing itself to be infinitely greater, more complex, and more wonderful than the mere sum of its parts. Carl Sagan himself echoed George Wald's quote in his own way when he said, "These are some of the things that hydrogen atoms do after 15 billion years of cosmic evolution." And that is one of the most profound and unifying ideas in modern science and philosophy. Because to understand that is to begin to understand ourselves. This isn't the end of the story. It's the beginning of the next emergence.